What's up, everyone? And it is at last out. The ban list is out. And you want to know the one torture of ban list reactions and being a YouTuber who has works a job. When it comes out like 1 hour after your shift, and you just gotta wait until your shift's over before you can finally see even what's on the ban list. It's mental torture. So I'm really excited because, well, I don't really know the contents of what's hit. I just heard that it's a large ban list. Maybe. Not 100% sure because as soon as I saw that on like YouTube notifications off, then I just tried to stay off the internet as much as possible. So that more or less resulted in me reading about sports just because I got bored during break. Either ways, this is going to be a very interesting ban list because I don't know if Duel Masters has influenced it in any way, which could uh, could change some things. So let's get right into it. Where is it? Okay, now I got like my arm kind of up, so I can't see the full thing. To see previous October 1st will remain in effect until February 7th. Okay, so confirm for the rest of the month. Arch Nemesis Protos. Well, like I say, my predictions are accurate. I guess Protos. Okay. I guess Protos getting banned because I feel like that was just the more economic way to go about things. And Protos, it doesn't really take Sword Soul out; it just gets rid of an annoying card. So Sword Soul is still going to be one of the best decks of the format unless they hit it more throughout the list. But I'll just have to see. Now, the one thing I do find it kind of concerning is in the A section. There's just I just now saw that there's only one A. Unfortunately, that means Artifact Scythe did not get hit. Okay. And that means another card came back to. I don't know the number yet, but let's see. Eva's banned. Okay. This will definitely do something more. I thought about putting Eva under being banned for my ban list predictions, but I wasn't sure if they were actually going to hit it. I was thinking that it definitely should get hit because Eva, basically, I think they're done selling Drytron, so let's move it out of the meta. And banning Eva is. We'll do that for the most part. We do this, that way it goes down much slower and I don't like skip over too much. Okay, Max C is still there. That was one of my biggest fears. Harpor is still there. Okay, don't get why. As well as Dragon Rose. It's unfortunate. Colossus is still banned. So, anything for Lynx? Obviously, Vertanaconda. If they didn't hit Scythe, maybe they hit Dagda. I don't think Dagda's right. No, they didn't hit Dagda. Okay, that's odd. It's Morph Bird of Sovereignty? What? It's a hit to, I definitely do think that was probably potentially going to happen. And that definitely really, well, you can't just freely summon Barrier Statue off of it or anymore. So that is definitely a huge hit to Lureless Tri Brigade. And it's a way to hit Lureless Tri Brigade without basically indirectly hitting it, which I don't think they need to be indirectly hit. They've been out for over a year. And it also protects Flundries because Flundries doesn't use. Well, they do run it, but not like they ever use it. Um, wow. I can't. Um, does Konami know that Artifact, Dagda, Scythe, DPE is a problem? What's with their fear of hitting Vert Anaconda? I don't get it. So, 2 hits so far. Nothing there. So far, Zenmei's still there. Unfortunate, so I guess maybe it didn't factor into it too much. Any spells that need to be banned? Mystic Mind, but let's be honest. Yeah, I wasn't getting hits. Imperial Order. Gonzo. Well, Sky Striker's definitely got a lot better. And what do you know? I actually have an Imperial Order in my hand. I have several copies of Order. That's definitely a problematic card that probably I was kind of on the fence on, to be honest, but I feel like it might actually get banned, and it got banned. So, any more traps? I doubt there'd be any more traps. Okay, so they banned Imperial Order, Arch Nemesis Protoss, and Morph Burden of Sovereignty. 2 of those, I guess. I also guessed a Scythe and Verte band. I don't know why they didn't even hit one of those cards, which is very worrisome. But does that change much? It takes probably Zodiac, or not Zodiac, Lewis Tri-Brigade from like a tier 1 to maybe down to a tier 2, but that would mean Sword Soul is going to be like the lone deck at the top, which could be problematic. So it's stuff getting limited. Astrograph Sorcerer, okay. Is this going to do anything? I don't know Astrograph Sorcerer too well. I don't really know Pendulums that well for a fact. I'm not a Pendulum player. So this could be significant. It could not. I guess that's one we'll just kind of have to see. Like, I don't have any big reaction to it. What? The Strudel Lost Dragon's Fissure is back to 1? Wow. I did not see that. I did not see that happening. Is that card going to be good? Yes. Destru is still good. It's in the similar way as like Glow Bulb. And is it a tuner? I don't remember if it was. If it wasn't, obviously it's very usable with Crystal Hockey Firebrax. And the fact that I can just spell summon itself from the grave, I guess it makes sense as it'd probably be just like a really strong staple, but I'm surprised that came back. So far, it's been a little bit impactful. What? Fairy Tale Snow? Wow. I did not expect to see that. Don't think that thing doesn't have it once per turn still. Man, Astrograph Sorcerer, Destru, and Fairy Tale Snow, like those are all good cards. Like those aren't ones that are just like have been power crept. Like Destrudo could still see play to this day, and Fairy Tale Snow definitely will see play. Well, I am shocked. I did not see that coming. That's definitely a. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Give us Luna White Tiger back. I think I actually put this on my predictions that Tiger can go back to 1. And I'm so happy. I've been saying Luna White Tiger is not a problem card. The whole loop is the infinite negate loop if you're that scared of it. Ban Thunderbird. Obviously, they didn't ban Thunderbird. Although, Luna Lights, they aren't a problematic deck. And Tiger's just a good card in a good deck. That's really all it is. Wow, we've had 4 cards banned come back. This is a list. This is definitely a list. Wow, like, it's been a while since we had like such a big list like that. Whew. I'm getting kind of nervous. What's next? Resaddle Starling to 1. Okay, like, I was thinking it might Void and Fractal might get hit, but this really isn't a surprise. The Lilo Strider Brigade did have to get hit. That was just, it just had to get hit. Rostalio is still at 1 copy. I don't know why it's still at 1. But already a pretty active list, giving us 4 cards back. Is there more? What? Why is that limited? Is there something I'm missing? Was Monstergate being played in a competitively? I don't remember it. That's interesting. Okay. I don't get that one, but maybe I just don't know. What the hell is this? How does ours? Okay, what? Monstergate, I can understand to an extent. But Pop Desires, that's not even the most popular pot card. Like, limiting it to 1 doesn't do anything. If you really wanted to limit a draw card, you got Prosperity, Extravagance. Those are much better than Pot of Desires. Very confusing. I don't think it was being, well, it was being played competitively, but were they being limited? I am shocked. Man, this is definitely an active list. So they're like, you know what, that card's good. Let's get rid of it. Second's Light's still there. No change to the Sky Striker stuff. I was thinking that Multi-Roll might possibly come off just to help support Sky Strikers, but obviously not. Wow. Wow. Man, I waited for something good. While Monstergate and Pal Desires are a questionable hit, I kind of mixed on them. Like, I just feel like it's a pointless hit. Like, that's not going to change anything. It's just a staple. Semi. Now we're on to the semi-limits. With how the limited list was, and the fact that I do see 1 card missing right there, this could be potentially good. Malicious? Okay, that's... A hero lives to 2. You know what? Bring it to 3. It's a good card, yes, but only in heroes, and what are they doing? Nothing. So, they semi-limited Fusion Destiny. Oh, I guess that's probably kind of needed. Like, if you're not going to hit the Scythe DPE lock, at least reduce the consistency a little bit. Although, I don't think that really changed much. It's 1 less Fusion Destiny, so... I feel like this is definitely, like, how the semi-limited list should be used as, like, not like a quarantine zone, but more like a cards that, you just want to hit it slightly, so it just comes up slightly less. Like, you don't want to just, like, axe it. You don't want to, like, injure it slightly and leave it, like, with 1 foot left standing. It's just like a scratch to kind of, like, help it a little bit. Is that the dear servant? Okay. Finally, you do something to should all dogmatic invoke. Although they still did not touch invoked, and they never will. But you know, progress. We're making gigantic steps here. They actually decided to touch a card in that deck. Let's see, anything else? Salamangreat Circle. Yeah, I did not see that on the limited list. I'm like, come on, bring it back, bring it back. Circle to 2. You know, I like it. I felt like a Ross Dahlia would have been the one over Circle, but you know, Salamander's getting help either way. And yes, man, am I the most accurate Yu-Gi tuber or what? Did I not call Scapegoat going to 2? Yep, right there. Semi-limited Scapegoat. Sorry, my handwriting's horrible. And I accurately called out, okay, I may not have mentioned Moonlight Tiger, but I've been saying Moonlight Tiger. Wow, this is definitely, this is how the semi-limited list should be used for cards like, you know, Scapegoat, Fusion Destiny, and there's certain cards that you don't want to kill, but you just want to, you know, hit it, that way it's less prevalent. Now to the Unlimits. Oh boy, man, this list has definitely been, it's been big. So, let's see. Oh, wait a second. I see it now. I know one card getting unlimited 3. Wow. I am stunned that that card's come back. Okay. First, Danger Nessie. Okay, that's makes sense. Skullcrat Joker. Saw that. Darkness Metal Dragon. Predict that as well. Emergency. What? Did you see what I saw? First, E-Telly. Makes sense. But Raigeki 2-3. I never thought they'd actually move to 3. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Wow. Man, this was a list. This was the ban list we needed. The ban list we wanted. Not quite wanted, but you know, something that's impactful and is definitely much needed because people like the ban list to be big. Trap? Can you guess what that trap is? If you notice, there's a trap missing from this area. I'll give you a hint. It starts with an S. And it goes by Skill Drain. Wow. How many changes was this? Let's see, we got 6. 14. 22. 22 hits. Well, not real temporary hits, but 22 changes. Honestly, this is probably bigger than the, well, it's not as impactful as the January 2020 ban list, but it definitely made more changes, because I think that one was like 19. I definitely do want to make some kind of going through this. Do I think they missed anything? Yeah, obviously they missed some stuff because they always do. They definitely got rid of some problematic cards, and I feel like this was more like a bring back kind of list. Really, the only deck that actually got hit was Laryless Travergate, and it was the tier 1, so makes sense. Harsh Nemesis Pro is a sword's hit, if you could call it that. But all this, wow. Never saw that happening. Thought it could happen, but never saw it. Well, I saw it, but I didn't think it would happen. Didn't think this would happen. Now, this is very interesting. Do I think this is going to change the meta? Honestly, I don't. If anything, trap decks and going second decks are stronger now with Raigeki and Skill Drain. I'm not too sure about Skill Drain. I feel like that could come back and bite. Raigeki, I actually don't know. Utility, fine. Restless, fine. Scapegoat, like to see it back. Same for Circle. And yeah, wow. And honestly enough, I'm so glad I haven't recorded this yet, but as you see right here, I am actually working on the Lunalight deck. Or deck file. Although I already have to make one change to it. I still don't see the point of Pot of Desires getting limited to one, but man, this was worth waiting for. This was a list. Well, I don't think the stamina limits and unlimits will change too much, but the 4 unbanned cards, honestly, I think it's been years since we've had 4 cards unbanned on the same list. Yeah. I am very excited to see how things shape up because this was definitely a big list, and I am so happy as a content creator, as a person who likes playing Little Lights, as a person who likes someone likes Solomon Greats. I'll probably make more videos kind of like talking about it, because I definitely do want to, like, I guess maybe talk about it in depth, like maybe more like an analysis on this tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, I got contents for days off of this alone. And not to mention, I got this coming out. I was gonna release it today, but yeah, that's not happening. And yeah, so what do you guys think of this list? This was definitely a list for the ages. And I will see you in the next video I make, which will be the opening of Grand Creators. Spoiler. Bye.